Today, we are going to be talking about T.I.T.S. Yes, the program is called T.I.T.S, but it's a great way to increase interactivity in your stream and just make it really fun. Here's a little clip here of how ridiculous this is, but I absolutely love it, and you should totally add it in order to make your streams more interesting. In this tutorial, we're going to cover how to set it up with a 3D model, the model I'm using here on screen, and then in another tutorial, I'll show you how to set it up with your 2D VTuber using VTube Studio, because you have different setups for different programs. Let's get into it. So first, you're going to head over to the download page. It is 15 bucks, so you can just click this buy now button and go ahead and plug in your card details. It'll bring you to this page with a list of different versions that you can download. Here's what that list looks like, and I recommend the recommended. So go ahead and click download there. Once it's ready, you can launch it. I'm just gonna type in T.I.T.S in the bottom left hand corner in my Windows search. If it's not running or it's having a hard time opening, you can right click and run as administrator. And another quick tip, if you run into this later, if your assets aren't showing up in OBS, also open your OBS up as administrator as well. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and run this. All right, and we're gonna add our objects, whatever you want to be thrown at you. You can find these objects on Etsy, on VGen, on Booth. You can download free assets. I'm gonna be using the assets that I actually made, which is this little pastry pack. If you're interested in purchasing them, I'll leave the link in the description. And what you're gonna do is go to Object Manager. You'll see a bunch of 3D items here. If you wanna use those, great. If not, you can right click on each one of them and click delete if you want to take those out. And for whatever ones that you want to add, you'll right click on this question mark up here. Now, if you're using 2D assets, you're going to select PNG. If you're using an animation, you'll probably import a GIF. You can even import your emotes directly from Twitch, and then import model or VRM depends on what kinds of 3D models you're importing. If you're importing something like an FBX from Blender, import model. If you made something in VRead Studio and you're trying to import it, you'd use import VRM. So figure out which one best fits you. I'm using 2D art, so we're going to import PNG. And here's my folder here. You'll select whichever one you're importing. I'm just going to click it. Now there's another one. I'm just going to delete it so we don't have two. And go ahead and import every single item that you want to use. And next we're going to go to the trigger manager. Click new trigger, and then you'll click on that trigger and you can name it up here, and I'll just say main. Click enter for it to go through. And this section right here is dependent on how you want it to actually activate. So for me, I think channel points is the most fun. Every time somebody follows you, the items can start being thrown at you. Subscription, bits, raid. So there's a command even if you have like Nightbot set up or a different type of bot, any kind of bot set up to your chat. I'm gonna do channel points for this video. And here's the redeem title. You can change this to whatever you want. Just make sure that you use the same exact title when we create the redeem on Twitch, which I'll be showing you later. And right here is how many points it actually costs. So you'll want to line this up with however you set it up on Twitch as well. For me, I'm just doing 300 to start. You don't really need to worry too much about any of these other things. Of course, you could play with like the delay, how long it takes before it's thrown at you, if you want there to be a cooldown. So feel free to mess with those. And if you want to see what it's starting to look like, you can actually click F9 on your keyboard and it will show. Here, let me click out of here. I'm just going to click on throw scene. I'm going to click F9. And then you can see test throw to see what they look like. Another thing with the object manager is you can control how big the assets are. So for example, like I can right click this cherry pie, click these 3 dots right here, and then we can change the scale, the strength, the speed. So again, mess with these and then see what it looks like. Looks like you can upload a different audio for different things too. So I'll have to mess with that later. So make sure that trigger you made is saved. You can click out, click back in. Okay, great, it's there. Next, we're gonna go to connections. First, you wanna connect your Twitch, click on the settings, and then you'll authenticate and it'll open a Twitch page and you'll be able to verify that it's you and all that good stuff. And then for this video, we're doing VSeeFace. So click on the settings, and this is the VSF port, which is gonna be an important number for us to look at later. So now when you're in VSeeFace, hello, whoa, this is like Inception. You'll click settings, general settings, scroll down and find the VMC receiver. Make sure you check that on. And this is the port number that you want to match up with what's in T.I.T.S. So go ahead and open it. Make sure that the numbers match. If they do, great. And go ahead and turn on everything except track, spine, and chest. And that's what's gonna cause it so that you freak out like this. Okay, so now to actually see the items hitting you, you're gonna open your OBS, right click, add source, game capture, and I'm just gonna label that T.I.T.S, click OK. already have it, so I'm just gonna put 2 for this demo. And then capture a specific window and go ahead and select Twitch integrated throwing system, and then allow transparency, click OK. I'm gonna move this over to the side, and basically you wanna go back to the throwing system, open this little like paper here. I'm gonna hide myself so y'all can see. Actually, I'll move myself. And make sure that it did actually connect to your VSeeFace with the port and everything here. And then open these little papers and you can create a scene. You can just use one of these blank ones. And this is gonna choose move where the character is. So this is how it knows where it's being thrown at. So if you're typically like right here on your screen, you'll have to mess with it. Try to line it up to your character. So I'm just gonna move myself here and then we're gonna try to lay it. All right, and then let me click F9 again to see. There we go. Now it looks like they're hitting me, and I can go ahead and click this camera icon to hide all of the UI. So let me try again. And let me actually see if it's working. So if you run into this problem, you see how I'm moving and you still can't see the items. So what I'm gonna do is stop OBS and reopen it, run it as administrator. Okay, we're back. I'm running it as administrator. Let's see. There we go. Now it's hitting. Yay! Now people can throw pies at you. You're welcome. And if you want to throw pies live at me, make sure to go follow me on Twitch.